Hey guys, what's up? My name is Adam LZ.
I'm Tannerfoxx.
And I kind of wanted to take this opportunity of having this scooter guy in town to talk about scootering and BMX and kind of like my take on the whole thing, Tanner's take on the whole thing for a little bit. So not that long ago, I made a video and there's some scooter people in it and I was being nice towards them. And believe it or not, people gave me crap for being nice towards scooters. And why did they do that? Well, about 3 or 4 years ago maybe, I wouldn't say I was known, but I basically made anti-scoot stuff. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
So like some of the first stickers I made and first shirts I made, they said anti-scoot on it. It wasn't even that like I really hated scooters that much. It was just kind of like an ongoing joke. Up in Connecticut where I'm from, like no one really took scootering seriously, so being anti-scoot was just more anti like the like 5-year-olds with like fold up Razor scooters whose parents dropped them off at the skate park, which Tanner, I don't think you're that, right? Not every scooter is like that. So anyway, I kind of like made that stuff for a while and like I sold a ton, but I just felt really weird about it because I was like kind of like dismissing a whole sport. Like I was trying to push BMX farther, which is cool, but I don't think it's ever good to like push a sport farther by dismissing another one and like being mean or critical towards it. So I didn't want to like, personally be known either as like the face behind being anti-scoot. Like I wanted to be known for my videos and webisodes and how-tos or whatever. I don't want to be known as that guy that hates scooters because I'm sure like you'd probably hate me.
Oh yeah, I did.
You did? Oh, so you remember this?
Yeah.
So like what was your take on this?
On what?
On the whole anti-scoot stuff.
Oh, I didn't really care. I just like did. No, none of me and my friends like never really liked you.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean,
like, my friend Jake, we when I started watching your videos, and then I showed him them, and he like was watching them, and then like the next week, we were talking about you, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I saw one video, and it was like something about anti-scoot, and I haven't watched him since. I'm not gonna watch him."
Yeah, and like it's really crappy because I didn't want to do that to like all of scootering. It was just kind of like a joke, and it blew up, and it got taken way out of context. But I think it's bad because I've grown and I've like grown up and I've realized that what I did was really immature, and I'm trying to improve on it by like working with scooter people and like trying to showcase people like Tanner who like kill it and make awesome videos. And people are giving me crap because they're calling me a hypocrite because I don't still hate scooters. But I think the like more mature thing to do in this is to move on, admit that I made a wrong decision in selling stuff that was anti-scoot, and just acknowledge the fact that like scooters, like it's a sport, like it or not. I mean,
yeah.
I mean, the funny thing is that like Tanner doesn't really like you talk badly about scooters sometimes. So like, what's your take on that?
Well, it's kind of I don't really get offended very easily when people like talk crap on scooters because I just do it for fun, and it's not I don't take it as seriously. Mm-hmm. But I think another thing too, like let's say you were a young kid that was considering switching over to BMX. If all the BMX riders were just talking like shit on you like nonstop about being scootering, you probably would want to switch over to BMX. Am I right? I wouldn't.
Yeah.
Probably not.
Yeah, like why would you want to go to what I'm saying is like why would you want to go to a sport that does nothing but talk badly about you?
Yeah, and like at my local, it's always been like when I first started riding Claremont, it was always like that. Like all the bikers were completely against scooters, and I've gotten into a couple of like fights because of it. But I don't know. I just think everyone needs to like grow up, and like the kids, like little scooter kids. That's one thing. Like you were saying earlier, how it's like any scooter kid or like any little kid on any skateboard, bike, scooter is going to get in the way, and that kind of ruins the reputation for like actual scooter riders because they're doing some stuff and like gnarlier stuff than bikers and skaters.
It's an interesting point you bring up with that because someone on Facebook the other day posted a comment and they're like, well, you know what, I'm really mad and I'm going to unsubscribe because you're working with Tanner because all the scooter kids are young and they all get in my way and I just hate them. And it brings up a very interesting point. So there are a lot of young scooter kids and they tend to get in the way. But do they get in the way because they ride a scooter or is it because they're young? I personally think it's because they're young, and it just happens to be that all the young kids are riding scooters.
Yeah, because it's just such an easy thing to get on it.
I think it's easy, it's affordable, and it seems to be welcoming. Like, all the scooter kids I've met are super nice, and like, if we as a sport in BMX, like I'm not trying to not support scootering, but I'm not trying to push scootering on you guys at all. Like, I want BMX to grow. So what I'm saying is, as a sport with BMX, why would a young kid want to get into BMX if we're doing nothing but talking badly about them? And that's what I realized when I was doing the anti-scoot stuff, that I was kind of having the exact opposite effect of what I intended.
Yeah.
So kind of if anything, I was just unifying scootering more against hating me, which is just really stupid. So
yeah, because then that just helps you grow as a person. You grow as like a YouTuber.
Yeah, I mean,
it gives you a better reputation.
I don't really care if they skate, scooter, bike, or whatever. Like, I won't hate, but like young bike kids that get in the way, I'm gonna dislike them equally as much as a young scooter kid that gets in the way, equally as much as a skateboarder that gets in the way. Because at least connected to their scooter, and it's not like a skateboard that's going flying out.
Yeah.
But another thing too, I like pigs. They fly.
Yeah, and then another thing is like you gotta remember that like scooter riders, they're also like the pros that scooter. They put a lot of time and like dedication to doing it, just as much as bikers and skaters. And just because like those little kids, they kind of ruin that for scooter riders and give them like crap for it.
Yeah.
Like bikers give scooter riders crap, like say for instance me, and call me gay and like all that stuff, just because of little kids giving the sport a bad reputation.
You know what another thing is too? Like you know what a keyboard warrior is. Like obviously you get a lot of hate comments from keyboard warriors. We have like a generation of keyboard warriors at the skate park. So like they'll be, let's say there's a crew of like bike riders or crew of skateboarders that are doing nothing but talking shit about scooter riders.
Yeah.
So they don't usually say it to their face though, I feel like.
Oh yeah.
They do?
No,
like they don't normally say it to their face. And the thing is, like, they won't get in the way if you just talk to them. Like, chances are it might be their first time at the skate park, so take that as an opportunity to A, make your sport look better by being nice to them if you ride skateboards or bikes and you want to try to get them into it.
Yeah.
And teach them park etiquette and they won't get in the way. Like, chances are that those young kids are going to be the same ones that are going to your skate park 3 years down the road, and they might be on a bike later, they might be on a scooter, and they might be doing double flares like Tanner.
Yeah, and also scooter riders, like people like that actually take scootering a little more seriously, like myself and my friends and other pros, they dislike this little kids just as much as bikers and skaters.
Oh, for sure. Like I hear them talking badly about little scooter riders all the time. I mean, it's just a thing. Like,
that's the biggest thing in people not liking scooters is the little kids that get in the way.
But at the same time, like, think back in your head to like whether you skate, bike, or scooter. Like, think back to when you started. Chances are you were just like that, getting in the way.
Of course.
Everyone was there.
Yeah, you just gotta learn.
No one's perfect, and like chances are, if you hate those kids, it's because you were that kid.
Yeah, honestly, and the best way to learn that was getting hit.
Yeah.
Because I remember I got hit by a mountain biker when I was like 11. And I don't think I haven't gotten a collision.
That's why he talks so fast.
Yeah.
Something like happened in his brain.
Hit my head.
But another really good point too is that there are a lot of indoor skate parks. I don't know if you're if you see this as much as I do in like the Northeast, but there are a lot of indoor skate parks that wouldn't be able to meet ends meet. Okay, that's redundant. That wouldn't be able to stay in business if it wasn't for the scooter kids.
Oh yeah, that's how my local is. That's how a lot of skate parks.
Yeah, I mean that's how the skate parks make their money, because the reality is that's the sport that's growing. And
yeah.
Again, I'm not trying to push scootering, but I'm saying like we have to accept them if we want to move anywhere with our sport. And just like if there's less animosity, like how annoying is it that you're staying here with me and you can't go to skate parks because scooters aren't allowed?
Yeah.
So like we can't, like we had to go to a skate park and you had to just watch me ride.
Yeah.
It's so lame. So I mean, we're in it for the same thing. Like that's why when we made the shirts, it says 2-wheel. Yeah, okay. I should probably address that just in case they don't know that we made these shirts or whatever. First off, let me just make sure I don't miss this exit because I can't see with the sun. But yeah, we made collab shirts when Tanner came down, and they say 2 wheels, 1 love, and the whole idea behind that was kind of just that, like, 1 love. Like, it was just kind of like a thing at first. I thought it sounded kind of lame, but it was just supposed to be like, okay, we both ride things with 2 wheels, and we both love the thing that we ride with 2 wheels. Oh god, traffic again. But I googled what 1 love means just because I know like they say it on some music and stuff, and it's kind of cool because it's like an anti-discrimination, like can we all just get along and be happy type saying, which I feel like it fits what we're trying to achieve with this trip perfectly. So I'm really pumped on the collab shirts. They might be sold out by the time this video's up, but if not, they're on lzbmx.com. We did a super limited run, and when they're out, like when they're sold out. But are there any other points that you think we should bring up, just like in regards to scootering and BMX?
I just think skaters and bikers should like really realize how much effort like scooter riders put in just as much as bikers and skaters. Like they work just as hard as bikers and skaters to do the same type of stuff.
Yeah, I mean, like, just because a tail up on a scooter is easier than a tail up on a bike doesn't mean that the whole sport is easier, because obviously if the tail up's easier, they're doing hop triple tail ups instead of hop single tail ups.
Yeah, or maybe put into perspective, if bikers, skaters watching this, if you had to go to the skate park every day and all everyone did was just tell you to get out, yell at you, tell you to get out of their way, and just completely like discriminated you and hated you for what you love to do, how would you respond to that?
Yeah, I mean, I kind of empathize with that, because for a while, like, believe it or not, my friend Jimmy made F Adam LZ stickers and like kind of gave them out to a bunch of people, and it made me feel really uncomfortable when like I went to the skate park and they had them on. So like I understood that like when I was making anti-scoot shirts, like I can't imagine how a scooter kid felt going to a skate park and there's people wearing anti-scoot shirts. Like that's literally like that's like having just like having the KKK on your t-shirt.
Yeah.
Like that's so bad. I mean, I was young, mind you. I must have been like 15 or 16 when I was making them. So
yeah, it's funny because I like as a joke because I like people hating on scooters has never like really actually bothered me. I think like I just take it as a joke too, and I joke about it. And I made like anti-BMX stickers. I'm almost positive because of your anti-scoot stickers.
That's so funny. Well, I didn't I send you anti-BMX stickers too?
You sent me those in the mail as a joke.
Yeah, but like I wasn't even that I was doing it to like hate the scooters or to promote BMX or anything. I think honestly just me as a younger kid, I was like, oh, people like this. Oh, this is funny. And I didn't really actually understand that it was a legitimate sport because I hadn't seen that side of scootering. Yeah,
and it's funny because like bikers even would get like offended at my anti-BMX stickers.
Well, I think the funny thing is some scooters like they like the anti-scoot stickers. Like there's a webisode.
Yeah, I have a no scooters wristband.
Do you?
Yeah,
that's
from,
funny.
Like some bike shop in San Diego.
Yeah, because there was like one webisode, I forget which one it is, but we like go to a skate park that's all scooters, and like I was like, yeah, do you guys want some anti-scoot stickers? And they all started going crazy.
Yeah.
So it's really funny. But I guess anyway, guys, like in summation, we're just like we're not trying to push really either one of our sports. We're just trying to make it so everyone can get along better, so everyone feels more comfortable doing what they love. Like
yeah, and I mean everyone's just out trying to have fun and have a good time.
Yeah, we don't want arguments. Like fights are stupid. Just I mean, like in the end of the day, like we're both riding little kids' toys. Like whether it's a bike or a scooter or I guess even a skateboard, like we're not like doing adult things.
Yeah.
So don't treat it like it's an adult thing.
I mean, I have like really good friends that are bikers too. Like now you and I, like all my local bikers are like super cool with scooters, and they're my friends. They're my friends. We're good friends.
We're friends.
I guess we're friends. I mean, I don't really know you, but I guess we could say we're friends.
Friends. We're friends.
Friends.
Sick. So thank you guys for watching. We just kind of wanted to take a couple minutes and just address some of the things that we thought. So make sure you check out Tanner's channel. He makes very similar videos to what I do, except obviously in the scooter world. And please hit the subscribe button to my channel as well, because I make lots of videos of all different things. If you like BMX, cars, I guess I have scooters and videos now.
Yeah, but, and put this conversation into some thought, and hopefully it changes your mind a bit.
And be nice to the next scooter kid at the skate park, and just talk to them.
Yeah, if he gets in your way, tell him what's up. Say, hey bro, can you look out please? We're just trying to ride this.
Or maybe even show him this video. Like, actually, you know what I think would probably have the best impact on this whatsoever?
What?
I normally ask you guys to like this video and comment and all that stuff because it helps our channels grow and it helps to get more views. But this is what I want you guys to do. If you found any part of this to like really resonate with you or to be truthful, can you just take this video and just share it on like one form of social media, whether it be Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, I don't really care. Just if every person that watches this video shares it, we can reach like, I'd say 90% of both sports, which is insane, and actually have an impact.
Yeah.
So in the end of the day, that's all we're trying to do. So all right guys, thanks for watching.
Already Tanner's going absolutely ham.
I'm not myself out as well, camera.
Oh my god. Tanner,
Flair.
I don't condone this.
Look at this.
Thanks, Dad.
Go Adam.
Alright, let's get out of here.